We usually categorize technology into tidy, separate industries. Aerospace engineering happens on a launch pad, financial trading happens on Wall Street, and software development happens in a vacuum of code. But on the morning of June 8, 2026, Falcon 9 booster B1067 landed on a drone ship after completing its 35th flight without major refurbishment. Within hours, OpenAI and Anthropic were filing for trillion-dollar IPOs, signaling a rush for public capital that turned artificial intelligence into a massive, centralized economic force. While those filings hit the news, Apple launched wearables processing a user's personal context in real time, and a malware worm called Miasma successfully infected dozens of Microsoft's core software repositories. On a normal morning, these feel like 6 unrelated headlines, a busy news cycle scattered across different sections of the paper. In reality, these sectors are no longer operating in isolation. The boundaries between space logistics, financial capital, and autonomous software have collapsed, creating a single, interconnected system where every breakthrough and every vulnerability affects the whole. To understand how this system works, we have to look at the physical foundation, the declining cost of moving mass into orbit. When booster B1077 successfully completed its 35th mission, it hit a milestone that seemed impossible a decade ago. It proved that a rocket can function like a commercial aircraft, launching every few weeks with minimal maintenance. This chart shows the direct economic result of that reusability. By spreading the cost of the rocket across dozens of flights, SpaceX has driven the internal cost per launch down to roughly $15 million, a 90% reduction from the industry standard. That affordability enabled the launch of over 6,000 Starlink satellites, creating a global web that provides high-speed bandwidth to any coordinate on Earth. For the first time, massive computing power has a way to reach every machine, everywhere, all the time. This global link is what allows artificial intelligence to scale beyond simple chatbots into a core economic utility. By racing toward IPOs, companies like OpenAI and Anthropic are securing the billions in capital needed to run these massive models. They are positioning AI as the brain of the network, capable of processing the data flowing through that satellite backbone. When trillion-dollar AI models are paired with a global satellite link, high-level intelligence becomes a persistent, ambient utility. This unified foundation forces every other sector, from the phones in our pockets to the way capital moves, to reorganize around a machine that is always connected and always thinking. This constant availability of AI is already changing the physical devices we use to interact with the world. Apple's watchOS 27 integrates conversational AI directly onto the user's wrist. It doesn't just listen to commands. It uses personal context from your emails and calendar to anticipate what you need before you ask. The software demands so much versatility that the hardware itself is bending to accommodate it. Code found in iOS 27 for measuring hinge angles and fold states indicates that Apple is preparing a foldable iPhone, a design intended to bridge the gap between a portable watch and a full-scale AI workstation. That this intelligence is moving beyond the role of a passive assistant. In the world of decentralized finance, AI has begun managing its own capital. MetaMask's Agent Wallet allows AI agents to act as independent financial entities. They can autonomously execute complex yield farming and arbitrage strategies, moving money across 25 different networks without a human clicking a single button. That same level of autonomy has also reached the world of cybercrime. This flowchart tracks the 5 stages of the Miasma worm, a supply chain attack that hit Microsoft's development repositories. It hides a 4.3 megabyte payload inside configuration files that look completely standard to the human eye. What makes Miasma uniquely dangerous is its activation. It sits dormant until an AI-powered coding assistant reads the file. The moment the AI processes the code, the worm executes, stealing the developer's credentials and spreading itself to every other repository it can find. We are entering a cycle where our most advanced tools for innovation are the same tools creating our most significant vulnerabilities. As systems become more autonomous, the distance between a breakthrough and a catastrophe shrinks to nearly zero. By mid-2026, the various branches of technology have effectively fused into a single self-operating loop. Technology has stopped being a discrete tool that humans use and put away. It has become an ambient environment that operates around us, making its own financial decisions and writing its own code. The rockets providing the bandwidth, the AI providing the intelligence, and the wallets managing the capital are now part of the same autonomous machine. Our primary challenge for the rest of the decade is no longer just inventing these technologies, but building regulatory and security models strong enough to survive their complexity. In this unified world, a single change in the launch cost of a booster in Florida will instantly vibrate through the markets in your wallet and the security of the phone in your pocket. The silos are gone. Everything is connected.